Hi everybody, it's Linda. I just wanted to share my latest mini with you. The gorgeous chipboard house pages are from Anne. Hi Anne, and she's got a channel here on YouTube and I'll put her link below. I used the Mariposa paper and papers from my Mind's Eye damask stack. I used the gorgeous I Am Roses flowers throughout my album. And I colored them using the wonderful Lindy's Stamp Gang sprays and distress inks. And my idea for this album was to make one house for each season. I used some sheer ribbon here to bind it. And I just took it apart for the sake of filming. I have to do everything single-handed, so I'll start and stop to pull tags and stuff, not to make you dizzy. And I'll leave the links for the different products and the people that inspired me in like the box below the video. So now I'll start and I'll show you the front page first. So here's my front page. As you can see, there are plenty of I Am Roses here. These tiny crocheted ones that are pretty much my favorite flowers because you can do so much with them. I put some tiny I Am Roses flowers in the center. I did nothing to color the white or the ivory I Am Roses crocheted flowers, but I did use, like I said, a lot of Lindy's and inks to color the other I Am Roses. Here's a gardenia, this is a rose, and under here you can see a gardenia from Prima. I used one of these large gardenias from Prima on every page, and these metal flowers here were just part of a spray that I bought from like a dollar store, and so were these beads. And this is just a flower bling. I cut these textured papers out and colored them, and I edged them using a black dauber. And I also edged all my album pages and tags and everything with this black dauber to add some depth. And sorry about the glare, but here is just a small window that I made. I cut it out from chipboard, same like I did with the door, and I just colored them using a gold paint dauber. And the images you can see here, the little angels, they are just images that I printed off the internet from like an old postcard. And here you can see there is some trim, some I Am Roses, a chipboard heart, a plastic angel that I colored, and some more of the trim, chipboard letters that spell home, some pearl bead trim, and at the bottom here I used some cool textured paper to like resemble the ground. I made a stick pin, and this door opens and says home is where the heart is, and just a small lace heart here from a trim that I showed you in my previous haul. So that's my front page, and I'll just proceed and show you my spring house page. So here are my spring pages. This is the whole spread, and this first page has a quote: "Love begins by taking care of the closest ones, the ones at home," from Mother Teresa. I showed you these sprays in my previous haul. They are from Lace. No, they're not. Well, they're from an Etsy seller, and I'll put a link below. So more I Am Roses, Primas. I cut this from the Mariposa paper, and I just glued it down to make a pocket. And in this pocket are a few tags. I made these little tag books, and this one is held closed by this tag here, and it was inspired by Kathryn, and I'll put her link below. Now I've pulled out the tag, and this is what it looks like, and you can put a picture behind, and here they are like 6x4 tags, so they're pretty big. And this opens up like this to reveal room for journaling and photo, and you can also put a photo on the back here. So that's that tag. And then there's this one. I used some of the gorgeous trim from Jancy's of Hollywood's eBay, and this is held close with a magnet. It opens. Some more gorgeous trims that I colored using Lindy's and Distress inks. As you can see, plenty of room for photos here. And then my spring house. It was spring, so I decided to open the shutters, or what they're called, the things that go in front of the windows. And I did some stickles here. This is a sequence trim, IM roses, mulberry leaves. I made a small door. I'm waiting for the doorknobs to put here, but I just wanted to show you the album. So here's another postcard that I printed out, and there is room for journaling on the inside of the doors, and you can see the Prima Gardenia, the more of the IM roses, and this is some really gorgeous trim from Mary Not Martha on Etsy. Some velvet trim here. So that's my spring, and here are my summer pages. So you can see I went for more of the pinks and reds and summery colors here. Here you see more IM roses and the gardenia, pearl trim, and this is just cut out from the paper to form a pocket. Some lace that I colored, and I also colored this lace trim here. And this is just like a pink sequins shiny trim that I got, and I'll show you the tags. This is the page without the tags, and here are my tags. This little tag book here, it's got a pull out like this where you can journal, and this one opens up like this, and here is a tag that pulls out. Wow, I managed to pull it. It opens up with room for photos, and on the back here is another tag, and this one holds the quote for this page. I long, as does every human being, to be at home wherever I find myself, by Angelou. So room for photos, and that's it, I think, for this one. No, it opens up like this. I've made it, but I don't know how it works. Well, anyway, so here's another pocket and room for more photos. Yeah, okay, so that's that. And here are some really easy photo mats like this. And then it's my house here, another window with some gorgeous little angels from a postcard, IM roses, and this door opens up. It's there's nothing inside, so I just left it blank for photos and journaling. And these are some more of those gorgeous sprays, IM roses, a cameo I showed you in my previous haul, and there's a metal frame around it. And here you can see some trim that I colored pink on this side, and I colored it more orange on the other side, because the next page is like my autumn pages. So yeah, well, that's that.